I do a desktop. If you're a tactical or a dad, welcome. If you're anyone else, you're also welcome here. Maybe you're a future tactical dad. So start getting ready now. All right, so this video is for really anyone, but wanted to kind of talk to the people, and this is what a lot of this channel is about, is those that are getting started in this type of hobby community. Welcome, and thanks for your support, but welcome to you, and it's a long journey, but this is what I keep in my gun bag. Wanted to give you some ideas of what to get as far as equipment, what to keep in here when you go to the range to be a little bit more organized. There is another helpful video that published a little bit back. We'll link it somewhere around here. That is what to keep in a range box to help you have a more successful day and a trip to the range. So let's start off with the basics, the equipment, the bag itself. Any type of these range bag, gun bags work. This is a single bag, meaning that it is for one single rifle. Here in the compartmentation of it. So I would recommend not buying a single. I would recommend buying a double rifle padded. That would be an important part, padded rifle bag. Why is that? Because when you go to the range, you usually just don't take one gun. I usually will take one of my ARs and my 15-22 that I use as more of a training type of gun setup. So I usually always have about 2 rifles and 1 pistol, maybe a shotgun. So it always is just better to have it in one bag instead of taking 2, 3, 4 type of different rifle bags with you. So they will have a division here with a little pad insert that will divide those and keep them both a little separate and protected. So this is a single, and it works, but yeah, I do wish I had a double. So that is one thing I would change and recommend for you guys. Okay, so what's in the bag itself? Well, let's see how we keep one of the rifles. We have a 10.5-inch AR here, pistol, until January 1st, I believe, or maybe it's 90 days in October. Definitely a pistol AR here. And I do take my pistol brace and run it all the way out so that it doesn't move around in here. It's kind of tight and pushed up against. And we do have about a 7-inch suppressor, so that equals, if you could do the math, 17.5-inch barrel overall. But that fits perfectly in here. I do honestly not know what size this bag is. I think it's about a 34. So how's this bag work? Has some Velcro attachments and a little angle kind of brace almost type of to tuck it into so it doesn't move. So Velcro does keep it from sliding around quite a bit. And to the contents, what do I keep in here? I got some reserve ammo, just keep in there. That way I always have some on me. 223 and 9mm is what I keep in there. So probably about 100 rounds of each. And within the bag itself, I always, maybe it's my paranoia, maybe it's trust issues, maybe it's daddy issues, I don't know. But I always keep one magazine ready to go with a good ammo that is usually sighted in with that specific firearm. So this is the 77 OTMs from Palmetto State, just AAC stuff. That is for that specific setup, ready to go, good ammo. That way, God forbid anything ever happens, you're at the range and you have one good topped off magazine to at least get you going. And maybe it's just, I just don't trust anyone. You're out of mags, you're kind of going back and forth, you're reloading everything. I always have one ready to go. So that's what is in there besides the rifle itself. Give you a quick little look. What do we got here? We got a Radical 10.5 upper on a really no-name stripped lower that I built out. We have a, what trigger's in here? Clear. We got a Toolcraft bolt carrier group. This is my, yeah, that's the CMC trigger, single stage flat trigger. And we got Vortex optics on it. We have a Spark AR dot and a 3x micro magnifier and a Surefire, not a Surefire. We have a Streamlight ProTac HL high lumen. It's 1,000 lumen and a Stealth Project suppressor, 30 cal can on there, multi-cal. All right, back to the bag, back to the video. It does have a big old shoulder pad type of sling if you want to carry it. It doesn't carry like a backpack, it doesn't have 2 straps. Back to the other compartmentation. So what this video is really for, what do I keep in here? All right, we'll start with the big pouch, why not? Big center one. We have iPro, Importante, and EarPro, Muy Importante. If you want to keep that hearing and not be deaf one day. We're all going to be deaf, it's just how fast it happens. And within that, I always keep some foam earplugs. Can't have enough of those. You always seem to forget something. Always have a backup, have a few here. Remember, foamies for the homies, because one of your homies is going to forget EarPro, and at least you have some soft foamies for them to put in their ears, and their ears aren't ringing the whole entire time. So, that is probably one of the most important things. I always keep that with the gun. Kind of same thought, if I ever had to use the firearm and I had a second, preemptively before that, I can use EarPro or iPro. All right. In this compartment, I have what I'm going to be shooting with, and I have some magazines. So these were going to be like the range ones. If you have old ones, magazines that you don't like, that's what I personally use for range ones that I kind of abuse, that I'm going to be using a lot, filling up and down, using that spring. So I go for my old magazines. Just a sample, I have moved to my kind of, I would call it duty grade ones that I'm going to just straight mag pull. We got a little older mag pull here. Most of my stuff now all has windows, and we got one T-mag just for display issues. Purposes, not issues. What else do we have in here? I have some spent brass to use kind of as like snap caps or training. If I ever want to do any dry firing and stuff like that, I will hold the bolt open if you put the magazine in there. So spent ammo, just as a training aid. All right, other far compartment. This is going to be like the tool one, specific for the firearms that you are bringing. Just don't throw something random in there that you don't need. I do have a Kestrel in there to get some weather and stuff like that if I'm working with holds. I have a short gun here, but at least you kind of know wind direction, wind speed, stuff like that. Other tools that are going to be in here ready for range day. For optics, if you are zeroing, confirming your zero, you should always have a little multi-tool and or a Allen key wrench. Anything that is specific to your optics, what's going to move your windage and your elevation for that specific optic. Thankfully with that one, it is just simple turn dial, and the caps are built in to do that. You can use the back of your brass. Some of them have to use specific tools, so have that tool ready to go. Batteries, backup batteries. I have batteries usually in a few different places, but the range bag itself, again, for the specific guns and optics that you have. What do I got? Well, I have, do I need AA, AAA, CR123? Well, I keep about 1 or 2 of everything in this bag ready to go. And that is, the last other bag is just like the Magpul M-Bus adjustments for your iron sights. Some have proprietary special tools. That is the other thing that lives in this bag. We do have one other compartment, a zipper compartment that is a little bit smaller. A lot of people will keep their pistols in here. Let's see what Tactical Dad keeps in here. Got some random, I use these as chest seals. They are not chest seals exactly, but they do the same exact thing. Some petroleum gauze with a backing that you can use as a chest seal as long as you tape 3 sides. That lives in there. Just as backup, they're kind of big, harder to keep in little things. Last range trip, I was working on tuning my gas system, and I was doing that with a Springco spring and an Odin Works. It's not I guess it is adjustable. I was going to say gas block, but it is adjustable carrier, not bolt carrier group. Oh my gosh, buffer and a buffer weight system. I'd recommend this. You can change it out for whatever you want. You can go really heavy, you could go really light, and you can change the weights and customize it to a specific gun, or suppressed or unsuppressed, and have 2 of these ready to go. So definitely recommend. That's what I have in here. And sometimes I keep paperwork for specific guns, user manuals, if there's an optic I'm using for the first time, scope, that will, there's little Velcro things back here, I will keep in here. So hopefully this video, you learned something, took away something of what to add or to keep. If you guys have other recommendations of what to actually put in a range bag or your gun case, let me know your thoughts below. Did I miss something? Was I way off with what you guys have? But thank you for watching this video. As a reminder, getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be doing a gun belt, a battle belt setup giveaway. And you just need to be subscribed and live in a place where I can ship that via Amazon to you. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Thank you for your support. As always, wait. This is the Tactical Dad channel. Have to give some dad advice. This one, we're getting into the 100-degree temperatures of summer. So my simple dad advice this time is just going to be drink some more water. Maybe for health reasons, you ditch your soda or coffee one more time for the day and switch it out with another bottle of water. Maybe you do 75 hard, keep going, drink your gallon a day. Keep track and add one more bottle to your daily routine. But drink water. It's what you need. Your body's made up of 70% of it, so is the earth. And that is my dad advice for the day. Alright guys, thanks for watching the Tactical Dad channel. It is family time. See you in the next one. Take care. Post editing Logan here. Just want to remind you, if you do have a Costco membership, that they are having, I did see them yesterday in warehouse, that they have some rifle bag setups like this, and they're also dual rifle with the pad in the middle, so they can hold 2 of the rifles. And they also have the same brand, they're both black, another type of range bag setup that is like a pistol bag, ammo bag. But if you're looking for any of those, reminder, I'll put some pictures hopefully in here, that Costco has those in stock right now. Great pickup, great buy.